Hi, TUI families. I'm just going to go over Google Classroom kind of quickly, just so you can see what it looks like and what to expect when your student is either quarantined or wants to do extra practice at home. So I'm going to share my screen. When your student logs onto their computer, you will have to pick up their computer or make arrangements for it to get picked up. If you really need to, I can drop it off too. But once they get to their computer screen, it will open up a Google Doc, a Google tab, and they just can press the waffle icon and it'll bring you right to Google Classroom. They can also go through ClassLink, but the waffle is good enough for us. And they would just choose 2E. They'll have some other ones too. I have some too. We know because it's an avocado. And then there is a thing called the stream that gets really confusing. So we're just going to ignore it. And we're always go straight to classwork. That's where everything's organized in a way that makes sense. So I have some stuff planned for the future, but for now, I had some sample assignments and some other extra practice. So anytime that they log in, the most recent day will be up on the top. And in this case, it was today. So we have some place value practice that they could have done and expand your sentences practice. When they open it up, they don't have to press the day. They can just press the work and it just expands it. When they open it up, it'll say their name and then the name of the assignment. In this case, I'm on my account, so it's just going to say the assignment name, but theirs would say their name and assignment. When they click it, it opens up a new tab with the work included. So in this case, they just have to write their name, the date, and they move on. It'll give you directions on what to do. Circle the digit in the hundreds place. They just have to move it over, kind of thing. Then once they're done with it, they can close that tab and then turn it in. So when you turn it in, it looks like this. On the top right-hand corner of their screen, it'll have their work name. This is just a random generated student. It'll say their name, their work, and then right underneath there's a button that says turn in, and then it'll have like a little thing that says when you're ready, turn it in, you press turn in, confirm. If they turn it in, they can't make any more changes. So if they're like, oh, wait, I forgot I need to do this, they can also unsubmit it. And that way they can make changes and then resubmit after that. So that is an option. I noticed they'll submit it and then they'll be like, I can't touch anything. It says view only. That's because you have to unsubmit first. So trick of the trade there. Now, if your student isn't being quarantined and you just want extra practice as an optional kind of homework situation, you can always go down to the extra practice section. Here's the literacy and there's some math. I'll be continually adding in as I see some cool stuff. And you just click on it and work on it and turn it in the same way. And then I had some practice assignments, just like what does a Google Doc kind of work could look like or a Google form could look like. So if you just want practice, you can go there too. The helpful links and tools are just tools that can be used for anything. So there's math manipulatives they can use. And then there's a mega sight word book, which is very cool. We worked to make it last year. It looks like this. The students can press this present button to make it bigger. And then they can run through and read books at their own speed. Sorry, the words at their own speed. And these are just all words that they should know from kindergarten. And then as they go more, it gets progressively harder into the end. There is a lot too, so they don't have to do the whole thing all the time. But if you just wanted them to have some kind of flashcard practice kind of thing, that would be a great way to use that. Then there are some recess activities. I open it up for my students to use when it's a yucky day out, it's raining, snowing kind of thing. And they can do different fun things that I've made last year was making your own emoji, create your own donut. Some cool, like Chrome Music Lab is really fun. And I have this just for them to know, like, these are the things that you can do in recess. I obviously don't want them going on just Google and doing whatever. Like, they have to stay within those. But if they wanted to do them at home too, they can totally do that at home. That's fine. But that's it. Once you submit something, it'll go from dark gray to light gray, and that's how you know it's been submitted. But you can also just look at it, like click it open, and it will say if it's submitted or not. All right, and that's all. So thank you. Bye.